Hello, learners. Welcome to today's lecture on Shakespearean comedies. Basically, Shakespeare's age was known as the age of dramas, as there were a number of dramatists like Christopher Marlowe, Ben Jonson, John Webster, and among them, Shakespeare also became a prominent dramatist and author of the 15th century. Though he has written sonnets and songs also, but basically he is known for his plays that are 37 in number. Broadly, Shakespeare's plays can be divided into three categories: comedies, tragedies, and histories. The example of comedies is As You Like It, The Merchant of Venice, Much Ado About Nothing, Love's Labour Lost, etc. And the example of tragedies are Macbeth, King Lear, Othello, and Hamlet. As this lecture will be on Shakespearean comedies, so we will be taking into consideration two comedies written by Shakespeare, As You Like It and The Merchant of Venice. The first feature of a Shakespearean comedies is regarding the title of the play. Title of any work may be based on the name of a character, like Shakespearean tragedies, Othello, Macbeth, King Lear, and Hamlet, or on the theme of the work, like Much Ado About Nothing, Love's Labour Lost, or on the some important event or episode of the play, or any other method. Title of Shakespearean comedies is based mostly on the theme of the play, and as I have already given the examples of Love's Labour Lost, Much Ado About Nothing, sometimes the Shakespearean comedies refer vaguely to some of the character in the play, and the example of such a play is The Merchant of Venice, because Shakespeare has not specified that to whom he refers as Merchant of Venice, because both Antonio as well as Shylock are the merchants of Venice. Sometimes Shakespeare even leaves the work of giving title of the play or title of the work to the audience according to their choice and liking. For example, As You Like It, he did not give any title to this play, and he left it to the audience to give the title to this work according to their choice. So initially, this work was titled as If You Like It, which later on changed to As You Like It. Next feature of Shakespearean comedy is that Shakespeare gives a prominent role to the heroine of the play, and her role decides the action of the course of the play, and it determines the path of the story. In both the comedies, The Merchant of Venice as well as in As You Like It, Shakespearean heroines play a significant role that determines the action of the play. In The Merchant of Venice, Portia plays a prominent role by appearing in the disguise of a lawyer in the trial scene and saves the life of Antonio from the cruel clutches of the Jewish merchant Shylock. Similarly, in As You Like It, Rosalind plays a significant role by changing her disguise to the disguise of a man and keeping her name as Ganymede and coming to the forest, and it's only when she decides to reveal her true identity that the play is able to resolve itself. The main characters, normally in Shakespearean comedies, do not have both parents. They either have they either do not have father or mother. In Shakespearean comedies, mostly heroines are without mothers because Shakespeare believed that mothers are the main obstacle or hurdle in the path of the lovers. The protagonist of the play As You Like It, Orlando, does not have any of his parents alive as he is brought up by his elder brother Oliver. Similarly, the heroine of the play, Rosalind, has a father whose name is Duke Ferdinand, but there is no reference to her mother. Similarly, in The Merchant of Venice, the main character or heroine, Portia, does not have any of her parent alive, though she is bound by the will of her late father. Similarly, the main character of the Merchant of Venice, Bassanio, also does not have parents who are alive. Next feature of Shakespearean tragedy is the theme of love. Almost in all Shakespearean comedies, the central theme is love. And it is so because the aim of a Shakespearean comedy is to provide light and healthy entertainment. And love is the most popular theme with the people, and it is also most recurring theme in the attached with the life of the people. That is why, so as to facilitate the theme between the protagonist in the play, Shakespeare has shown that the parents of the main characters are not alive, or particularly the mother of the main character is not alive, as he believes that mother is the main obstacle or hurdle in the path of the lovers. As I have said, the aim of comedy is to provide light and healthy entertainment. For this purpose, Shakespeare designs a special character who is known as the clown or the fool, who wears a multicolored dress known as motley and wears a conical cap known as fool's cap. So, from the exterior appearance, this character appears a fool or a clown, and similarly, his actions also appear to be foolish. But from inside, this character is very witty and humorous, and he shoots the arrows of wisdom from the shelter of foolish outside appearance. He has freedom or license to point out shortcomings in any of the character, even in his masters, because he entertains audience by pointing out shortcomings and weaknesses of human behavior with the aim to rectify them and not to pain the individuals, so that to make human society an ideal society. In As You Like It, the role of the clown and the fool has been played by the character Tutston, Shakespeare has used this character not only in his comedies but even in some of his tragedies also, like King Lear. And in King Lear, Shakespeare keeps the name of this character as the Fool, so as to make his plays entertaining. Shakespeare has inducted the element of songs and music in his plays at different places, as human nature is naturally attracted towards song and music, and as Shakespeare's aim was to provide light and healthy entertainment, so he has placed songs at various places in the plays. In As You Like It, most of the songs have been sung by Jakes the Melancholy, who belongs to the camp of Duke Frederick, Duke Ferdinand, Rosalind's father, who is camping in the forest of Arden. Music is played by the musicians of the court, who make the play entertaining and light and healthy. Shakespearean comedy can be divided into broadly five parts. That is why these plays are divided into five acts. The first part of the play is exposition or introduction, in which the main characters and the main events of the story are introduced. The second part of Shakespearean comedy is growth or development of action or rising action. The third part of the comedy is climax, when the action reaches the highest point and when problem becomes complicated and knotted so much that there does not appear to be a solution nearby. The fourth or the next part of Shakespearean comedy is anticlimax or denouement, when something happens that gives the sight of the solution to the problem. In the play As You Like It, the problem complicates when heroine Rosalind decides to change the disguise into the disguise of a young man and keeps her name Ganymede. And the problem is solved when she decides to reveal her true identity. The fifth and the last part of a Shakespearean comedy is conclusion or happy ending. As comedy denotes happy ending, so Shakespearean comedies also end happily with the wedding of the main characters. In the play As You Like It, the play ends with the wedding of Orlando with Rosalind and Celia with Oliver, and even the wedding of Touchstone with Audrey, and the wedding of Silvius with Phoebe. In The Merchant of Venice, also, the play ends with the wedlock of Portia with Bassanio and Nerissa with Bassanio's friend Crescino. Thank you very much for watching this presentation. I hope you have liked this presentation. Good day to all of you. In future days, you will watch similar presentations. Thank you very much and good day to all of you.